This is the fourth episode of Frag Forge.
Woo! Yay!
Wow.
Awesome.
Um, for this episode, my gamer tag came out to be uh
Pretty ugly.
pretty ugly. I am pretty ugly.
You're not ugly.
I know, I know, or at least Darius will tell me so anyway. Uh,
Hi, I'm Edward. That's it.
that's funny.
I am Kaya, aka Kitten Boy.
Today's topic will be revolved around video games and movie adaptations.
That's such a disgusting. Can we change
Can we change it?
Why? What's wrong with movie adaptation? See, this is exactly why it's a good topic because some are good and some are atrocious.
I mean, what's the ratio to of good and atrocious though?
See, that's what the discussion is about. Because I think movies like Sonic and Mario do it best. But I recently watched Uncharted, and as decent as it was for a first watch, especially since I never really played the Uncharted games, the moment I watched it, I did research on the games, and I watched it a second time, and it was one of the longest hour and a halves of my life. Like, it was really bad. It's not a good adaptation of that video game at all.
I mean, yeah. If you know things about how the lore and the universe of the game is, most of the time, for whatever reason, people like to take a creative approach and mess it all up.
Yeah,
And it's
most of
like,
them are always pretty bad. I don't think. Well, the Mario one was pretty good to me. That's probably the best one I've watched so far.
I argue that Sonic is better, but that's just me.
Well, I haven't played Sonic, so I'm not really sure.
Well, to be
Sonic
fair,
was good though, but
The Sonic movie is kind of his own thing as well. Like there's references to things that happen in the games and stuff, but for the most part, it's like this own little world.
well, I felt like the thing that made Uncharted so bad is one they pretty much took more from the fourth game from what I like read and
The third
researched.
and fourth game, yeah,
Yeah, the third
all
and
of
fourth
that is
game for
mainly.
like their action
Mhm.
scenes, and then they never even had like Nate's like actual love interest, like the person he even ends up marrying in the movie.
Yeah,
They brought like Chloe, who was supposed to be like flirtatious, untrusting, like treasure hunter slash ally slash kind of enemy, but not really.
whatever.
Who's like a love interest, but like she had no real purpose other than that. And then like from with Mario and Sonic, I feel like it's a matter of like plot, like how much you're trying to bring into literally one movie or the first movie in the case there, because they're usually always trying to go for a sequel, which is what Sonic ended up having. It was a good sequel, but I
Sonic
feel
said we're
like
going for a
plot is
three-peat.
the purpose. Because with Sonic and with Mario, the plots are very simple. Sonic is trying to beat Dr. Robotnik in whatever evil plan that he has cooked up.
Man, I wish Sonic lore was like always that simple.
I mean, generally, that's what most people know. That's
I
what
mean, yeah,
most
it's just
people
good guy
know to be a
shows up
thing.
to beat bad guy. Yeah.
And with Mario, it's about the same. He's trying to save Princess Peach and or stop Bowser from whatever evil plan he's done concocted. So to me,
But I
that's
mean,
what makes the difference.
this time the main difference is they actually kept it more so true to what it is, but gave it its own like kind of own personality to stand away from what we know. Like everything we know is in there, yeah, because they show nods to it, and if you're like a real fan of the franchise of whatever you're watching, then yeah, it's like there's things in there for you to find and enjoy. Then there's, like you said, with Uncharted, which is, well, I've never seen it. I don't really care for Uncharted. I'm more so of a Tomb Raider guy, which is funny because that's also like, movies, which they aren't the greatest, but they aren't bad for what they are because it's just a stereotypical treasure hunter. Like it really, I think it came out with like what is it? The Eye of the Mummy, something like that. I don't, or some Brandon
Yeah, I think
Fraser
that was the
movie.
one.
I think that's what it was. I don't remember what the name of it is, but I can tell you one game series that got a movie that I think everybody wants to forget or forgot about that was actually horrendously bad. And that's Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed got a movie and it was
I never
Oh
watched it
really
yeah.
bad.
I
actually.
never watched it. I've only seen clips of it, but I know
It
I don't think I
was
really liked what I
It was
saw.
that bad.
it was yes, it's like one of the worst video game movies I've ever seen. Like everything that you would know about Assassin's Creed and how they do things, they threw all of that out, said I'm gonna do my own thing, and it was not good. It was not good at all.
But
I
I
feel
don't
so
know.
bad because
I
I feel
feel
like I
like
can't contribute to this too much because I have not seen any of these movies or played the
Well,
games.
most of them you don't want to. Let's just say, let's just say on the scale of what we're doing or talking about, Sonic and Mario are like a 10 on this list, right?
like how do you feel about did we watch Sonic together, Kyle?
The
Or
second
did you watch
one,
Sonic at any point? The second one? How do you feel about the second one?
it was good. It was really good. But then again, I can't really compare it too much to the source material
can't
because I
say
didn't play
yeah because she doesn't really know
Sonic.
what Sonic
Well, you
is.
played Mario, most
I
definitely.
have played Mario. Mario was
So how
good
do
to
you feel
me. I
about the
really
Mario
enjoyed it.
movie?
I liked it. I thought that it was pretty good.
Because I'm like, well, after playing Super Smash Bros. And professionally at that, so I know how in my mind Peach and Daisy are top tier characters. That's just what's always cemented in my mind. And so whenever I see Peach get kidnapped and not fight back, I just be like, wow, they really just have her like.
But this time they actually made her do something, so it's like that's such a breath of fresh air, you know.
It's like this is the best thing I've ever watched ever. Like she just kind of not only is she outdoing Mario. I mean, he's doing the thing because he's the main character, but Peach is the one who's actually like making it happen. And honestly, I just like Toad. Toad is just my favorite character all around. He's just goofy, especially him with that pimp wagon.
But yeah, like those two movies are like really the best example of like, okay, we're going to make the movie and it's going to be catered towards kids, but we're going to put in all the themes that make people love Mario and Sonic, and if you've kept up with it, you will probably enjoy it too. It's just like stuff like that, but people usually don't want to do that. They just kind of like
So I
like
started with the best of them. It sounds like.
basically, like there's been so many
Yeah,
game to movie adaptations. They're not like Monster Hunter got a movie.
Monster Hunter does have a movie. I don't think I've ever
What?
watched it.
See, now
I
I
It
forgot
have
wasn't
that
to
it
watch it.
existed.
wasn't I've heard that it wasn't that great. So
I have
I
to find it
forgot.
and watch it now. I have to.
cuz
Okay,
the
what about
lady
Jumanji?
Jumanji, which one are we talking about?
Well, honestly, I like both, but I
Cuz
like
I
the
was
first
going to
one
say
more
the
than I like the
Robin
second one.
Williams one is definitely the better one.
I like
But
the first one more.
but the one with The Rock and Kevin Hart and stuff, that's just them taking popular people and putting them in a movie with just Jack Black. So,
Yeah, but it was a good movie.
like if it was just instead of it being just all of them in Jumanji, and if it was just specifically Jack Black, it probably would have been a lot better.
Hmm.
But I
Okay,
mean,
what
it's just
about game to movie, not game to movie, but movie to
or
game
movie to
adaptations?
games.
Yeah.
They're
Terrible.
horrible,
Horrible.
absolutely
Ter-
crazy, downright bad. Should be illegal, actually.
Not illegal. I feel like that's much.
I don't even. It's so crazy. I don't even know which. I think Fast and Furious gets DLCs in one game. I don't even know if they made a game. Um, bro, I don't know. I
Fast and
will
Furious in
say,
itself feels like a big ass DLC to me personally.
yeah,
I
but I
stopped
will
playing those for a
say
reason.
I could definitely hands down tell you one creature that is a movie that was a game that was very fun, and that's anything Godzilla related. Because big monster go stomp stomp, breathe fire, and fight other big monster. That's pretty fun.
One thing I would like to talk about that I can make comments on that we haven't touched back from the topic of video games to movie adaptations, how horrible all of the Resident Evil adaptations are to film. I want to talk
Oh
about
my
that.
god.
They're all bad. I haven't watched a single good one yet. The only one that was decent was the animated series on Netflix that I'm pretty sure they discontinued because it's been like 2 years and I still haven't seen a second season of it. But they're all bad. They're all terrible.
I don't think I ever saw it. I don't think I ever watched it. And I
Man,
should have.
the most recent one that just came out, the live action one that was on Netflix with like the I don't know the actor's name, but the black girl, and she was trying to like help her sister and everything. I don't know if you watched that one. I think you did because I think I remember us talking about it. You know what I'm talking about?
I want to say we did. I want to say I did.
Mm.
I had to go
Where
through
the
my watch list.
where the guy from Destiny was played Wesker.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes. I
that one
remember.
was horrible. And I remember they set it up to where they were so sure that they were gonna get a second season because it ended on a cliffhanger. And then, like a few months later, after it came out, they was like, "Yeah, it got canceled because it didn't do good. It was so bad."
All the Resident Evil movies literally have no representation of what actually happens in Resident Evil. Like there's Chris doesn't punch a boulder in any of those movies. As a matter of fact, Chris really isn't even the main character in any of the movies. Neither is Leon. I
He's
don't even
not.
remember Leon
Neither
being in
is.
the movie.
Well, Leon is the main character in the animated show. That's why I was like,
That's
the
just
animated
one of
show.
them.
Yeah. Well, no, Chris was in it, but it never got the second season to where they could build on it more because it got basically canceled. Because I guess they wanted to focus on that shitty live action that
Oh
they
yes,
released,
the
but
live action that they thought was going to get a season two. I don't know what they thought they was not cooking.
they was not clicking. I don't
They
remember the
never
main
really do.
characters' names. I know one of them was Billy. Billy was the sister.
I could have sworn that was. I think Jade was like. I could have sworn that was
Jade
the
and
main
Billy.
person.
Yeah, Jade was the main character,
And then we had Wesker.
the best character in the
Yeah.
show.
Anyway,
Literally,
Dude, yeah, Wesker. There was nothing bad to say about Wesker.
he did good as
to
Wesker.
be
I
fair,
liked
he
him.
actually did really good as Wesker. It's just the reveal that it was like I knew it was Wesker because obviously his first name's Albert, but it was the way this wasn't even the real Wesker the entire time. It was just a clone. It's like
Yeah,
okay,
that's what was.
that was weird.
It threw
I
me
don't know
off a
why they
bit,
did
but
that. Like just in general, just to give. I forgot Alien versus Predator is also a game. Then Back to the Future. I had to look up a list because I'm like, I know there's a lot more than what I'm thinking of. Narnia, Chronicles of Narnia is a thing. Oh, how could I
they had
forget?
a game for that.
Yeah,
How
they
could I
did.
forget? what actually is considered the worst video game ever. E.T. is I forgot that was a thing because
E.T.
the
has a
game
video
of it,
game.
yes, it has one game and it is literally, you can look it up historically, and written down as the worst video game ever to exist. Like it's that bad. I think I don't remember what it came out on one of those super old consoles. I want to say it was a Super Nintendo or an Atari. Yeah, it was an Atari. It came out on Atari. Yep.
That's disgusting.
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to play. What do you even do in ET? I don't
Don't
want to
worry
know.
about it.
I
It's
genuinely don't.
just
I
know
don't
it's
even want to know.
genuinely literally trash. Like if anything could, if people can collectively come to an agreement that that is trash, that would have single-handedly ended anything we talked about.
We'll end it there before I get any more. Plus, I gotta go eat. But yeah, we'll end it there. And that is the end of episode 4 of Frag Forge. Uh, as always, I'll do the YouTuber thing that people seem to like to do. Like, subscribe, comment about
And
your
share.
own opinions, I guess, of movie adaptations.
What are some bad video game adaptations that you've seen or movie adaptations? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus. Um, and share, like he said,
We'll see
share.
you next time.
See you next time.